was the pair completing the loop in 3 hours, 18 minutes and 1 second, a full 50 seconds clear of the Sugarbelt, Quinton and Cully, while the Harpers will need to close a gap of 2 minutes and 10 seconds.
On to Loop 2, and there's no wasting any time for Taylor and Murphy. They described the first loop as a cat and mouse game, and here's the cat, Mullenlaan winners Visser and Badenhorst.
They'll have to move it as the leading Hilux is going very quickly. Hutchison and Stassen describe the route as being very tough, but are loving their new car.
Well, Cully and Quinton Sugarbelt aren't in a new car, but they are in familiar territory, up front amongst the leaders.
Currently in third place amongst the specials, Nick and Ryan Harper in the Motorite racing Bat Venom.
Another Toyota Hilux, driven by Johan Berger and Malcolm Koch, who are currently in fourth place in the productions.
Not far behind is Ford Racing's Woolridge and Huxtable, who have climbed a spot to fifth and are gaining ground rapidly.
Not much change to the front runners after 190 kilometers, as Taylor and Murphy still lead the production vehicles, followed by Visser and Badenhorst and Voss and Howie.
It's the same story in the specials, Hutchison and Stassen very much in control of things, followed by the family teams, the Sugarbelts and the Harpers. On to the final segment of the Toyota dealer Sugarbelt 400, 90 Ks to go, and surprise, surprise, it's Toyota's Taylor and Murphy in front.
And wherever they are, the Ford Racing pair of Visser and Badenhorst aren't far behind, enjoying one of the few areas where sugarcane isn't in abundance.
Plenty of sugarcane around Voss and Howie. In fact, the farmers very kindly offered the land to the competitors, provided they take extreme caution not to damage the cane.
Well, no sugarcane was harmed there. Hutchison and Stassen still leading the specials.
And hot on their heels, the elegant fuel Bat Venom of Quinton and Cully Sugarbelt.
Motorised Nick and Ryan Harper currently third, although you wonder how things might have been if they hadn't stopped to help Lance Trethewey a little earlier.
One can only wonder. Still holding on to fourth place, Johan Berger and Malcolm Koch. We're inside with Johan van Staden and Mike Lawrenson from Atlas Copco, looking to overtake. But oh no, they've rolled their Hilux. It's overs for them. Let's just hope they're okay.
Well, it's terrible to see. This Hilux is still in one piece. It belongs to Jannie Visser and Joks LaRue, who are lying in fifth.
Well, almost unbelievably, the Regent Racing Nissan Navara of Michael Whitehouse and Matthew Carlson is in sixth place, despite missing some vital organs.
Well, now I've seen it all. And it just goes to show how with the 4Ks to go to the end, there's no stopping to carry out repairs because that clock is still ticking. Well, with all four tyres intact, locals Daniel Brooks and Gavin Gray are in fourth place in the specials in their Ducatis Properties Bat Spec 4.
The BMW X3 of Henny de Klerk and Johan Smallberger has certainly seen better days. Lying in seventh place, while attached to it is half of Eston.
A magnificent run from Clint Gibson and Gary Campbell, despite their earlier mishap, has seen them climb a number of places, moving up to fifth spot in their Dirt Sport Components Porter.
Well, I spoke far too soon. Van Staden and Lawrenson are back on the road, despite having rolled their Hilux earlier. Unsurprisingly, they're minus a windscreen, and the roof looks a little lower than usual.
The Rubicon Ford Ranger of Lodebrain and Rian Greyling displaying their consistency.
The Conqueror Porter of Philip de Vries and Johan Viljoen absolutely caked in mud.
The leaders in Class D, Johan and Werner Horn from Mullenlaan Toyota. And the leaders in Class P, Kutsia and Sandra Labuskaghni in their Zarko Light.
While they still had quite a distance to go, it wasn't quite the same right up front. The first reached the Donaldson finish. What a victory for Anthony Taylor and Dennis Murphy, taking top spot on the podium with Visser and Badenhorst second, and the other Castrol Toyota team of Voss and Howie coming in third place. A well-deserved win for Taylor.
The start of this morning, starting 9th overall, and coming into today we knew it was going to be tricky, but you know, once we got into the lead and just try and maintain it was good. We made one error and Chris got past us, and then he made an error, we got past him again, and then when we came in for DSP after that, we just managed to pull a bit of a gap and maintain it to the end. And with a Toyota sponsored event and winning the day is brilliant. We must just keep the rhythm going and take it to the Toyota Desert 1000.
Celebrations and champagne all round. A superb performance from Team Castrol Toyota, 1 and 3 on the podium and alleviating plenty of pressure in the process.
Taylor and Murphy finishing with a total time of 5 hours, 39 minutes and 58 seconds, just 39 seconds ahead of Fiss and Bardnos, while Voss and Howie were almost a minute and a half off the pace. Koch and Berger grabbed 4th place.
Well, no surprises in the specials. Cruising to their first win of the season, Hutchison and Stassen.
It's been a long, hard day back at Estonia with the Sugarbelt race. We came here with a brand new car. So very proud of my ride today. It's not easy building a car in the time that we did, and then to come and bring it here and to win on its debut is exceptional. It's testament to what's going on in the workshop. All 3 of these cars behind us are actually built in our workshop. So quite a proud day. One, to have the win, and then also to have the other 2 cars also on the podium. Fantastic day.
They shared the podium with the Sugarbelts, with Quinton and Cully finishing 1 minute and 12 seconds off the winner's total time of 5 hours, 48 minutes and 47 seconds. Nick and Ryan Harper were 4 minutes and 33 seconds adrift, while Daniel Brooks and Gavin Gray just missed out on a top 3 finish.
Coming up next week on Inside Cross Country, we'll look at the battle within the classes,
Profile the KZN Regional Championship.
catch up with Stefan de Blanche,
Find out more about the Sugarbelts.
and dig deeper into the team's Dakar plans.
The Donaldson Cross Country Championship, brought to you by Donaldson Filtration Systems.